Hello,
Hello!
Halo.
Halo.
Hello, Halo. There used to be a commercial called Hello, Moto.
Oh, yeah.
We can call it
The old
Hello, Halo.
Hello, Halo.
Well, I'm Big T,
I'm Mitch.
and we're coming to you from the God's country of Minnesota. The snow's all gone, winter's gone, spring is here, trees are budding, things are getting green. Not that you really care, but it's cool for us. So we're coming to you live. We're going to talk to you about a couple of things tonight. We're excited about where things are headed with Pulsar Halo. Welcome. Thanks for being on here tonight. Mitch is going to be monitoring the news feeds, the chats, the whatever. We've got one on Pulsar Halo TV and one going on Halo Nation on the Facebook page. So if you got any questions, comments, concerns, you just want to say how good looking my hairdo is tonight, go right ahead and comment. Because I guess this is the only hairdo I can talk about. Anyway,
Right.
That's my attempt at humor. It's not so funny, I guess. But anyway, we've got some exciting things we want to talk about tonight. It's actually per request from independent reps out there wanting to know a little more details. Obviously, you guys know we went to the trade show, the ISC West out in Las Vegas here it's been about a month ago now.
It's been running about a month, yeah.
And we got to see some of the companies that actually make up what we are so excited about with Pulsar Halo, because there's a lot of things that happen in the background, a lot of things behind the scenes. This isn't just one company; it's an effort through several. So, call them our strategic partners. They're strategically placed because they're the partners that we chose to use based on experiences over the last few years. Obviously, with Brian Ireland's experience in Pulsar Alarm, almost 30 years experience. The companies that we're working with are ones that he's has a lot of trust in. So,
Absolutely.
So anyway, but before we get to that, I do want to announce one thing in case people haven't heard about it. You've probably seen some posts on the Halo Nation Facebook page that next Monday, the 14th, that is our soft launch date for Pulsar Halo.
Really?
So Monday the 14th, we are going to be doing a special presentation of Pulsar Halo TV on Monday night, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, and on, whatever time zone you're in. But what that soft launch is, for those that don't really understand, is obviously as our platform is being built and things are being put in place, the soft launch, we've got some exciting announcements we're going to be doing. I can't spill the beans. I'm
easy trigger.
It's tough.
Easy.
But anyway, things are coming together, and we just want to kind of do a state of the company kind of thing. And the soft launch, we've got a few things we're going to get ready to go before as we launch the company. So that soft launch, obviously the website's not built yet. It's in the process, but things are coming along great. And those are some of the things we're going to talk about, where we're at in the process. But our soft launch reveal is coming this Monday. So stay tuned for a special episode. And that's going to be broadcast only on Halo Nation. So if you're watching on the YouTube channel right now,
Yes.
just to let you know that next Monday is going to be on Halo Nation only, because there's some things we don't want to put that public, so we're just going to make that Halo Nation only. So anyway, with that, let's get to some of the topics tonight. So we had a couple of questions. Some of these questions are still coming in from reps, and obviously our number one goal is to try and get everybody's questions answered. There's some of them we can't answer because we don't have the answers yet, but we're working on it. But one of the questions that did come up in the last couple of weeks, and actually from somebody local here, Amy Schumann, brought up a good idea, and it's been expressed by several people. So what we're talking about tonight is the companies that make Pulsar Halo possible. And like I started off with, the trade show out at ISC was revealing to those that could make it. Obviously, that wasn't it was just kind of a last-minute event kind of thing. But so for those that weren't there, the videos from the ISC trade show are on the Pulsar Halo, or the Halo Nation Facebook page. I recommend going and watching those videos. We did interviews with some of these companies that I'm going to show you here tonight. And I'll show you before we close out where you can go to see those videos. But before we do that, let me show you a couple of things. So you may have heard these company names before. A company called Alula, a company called SecureNet, and a company called CMS. Those are what I call our strategic partners. So Alula with SecureNet with CMS and Pulsar alarms is what makes up the Pulsar Halo program that we're talking about tonight.
Couldn't do it without them.
Couldn't do it without them. So it's 4 strategic companies that make up what we're doing. Obviously, the company that's strategizing all this is Pulsar Alarms, you know, with Brian Ireland and his team and putting all that together. So first one we're going to talk about is, obviously, we'll start with the product. You know, where does our product come from? You know, we see it branded as our Pulsar Halo hub, but the hub is, we don't manufacture that hub. I mean, duh, we don't manufacture that. There's a company that does. The company it's called Resolution Products, and they recently partnered with a company called IP Datatel, and that merger became a company called Alula. So let me put that up right here. So this is just, went to Alula's website just so you can see. Obviously, this hub looks very familiar right here. You can control Z-Wave devices, door locks, thermostats, garage doors, on and on. Plus, it's a security hub. So you'll recognize these products. This is the manufacturer of the products that we use. Similar to, well, there's several companies out there that rebrand their products. In the office equipment industry that I'm in, you know, Ricoh, for instance, makes copy machines, but there's several other companies that rebrand it. You know, you might see it as a Lanier, you might see it as Gestetner, you know, whatever. You know, these names probably don't sound familiar to you, but Sharp also does that. Sharp makes certain products and they'll rebrand them. A company called Jasco manufactures and distributes products. You see them labeled as GE. Well, that's the Pulsar Halo hub is branded as Pulsar Halo, but it's manufactured by a company called Alula or Resolution. So this is their website. Obviously, you can see that, you know, these are the same products. There's our Trident sensor. There's our Nanomax door sensors. You know, you can see in this description, the smallest full-featured security door window sensor with encryption in the industry. So we've got this, you know, and so these are, like I said, manufactured for professional alarm dealers. Well, that's what Pulsar Halo is we're professional alarm dealer in the DIY market now. So this equipment wasn't, you know, something that we put in place or we're manufacturing. Alula manufactures these products. So just to get you that, I wanted to throw about in here, products. That's where we're at. So, you know, you can see here's some of the products that we carry. The Connect Plus, they call the hub. It's our Pulsar Halo hub. Let's see what else is on this website here. Compatibles. Yeah, see, these are the sensors that we work with. So you'll recognize all this stuff. It's just manufactured by Alula, and we rebrand it as a Pulsar Halo brand. So that's our product. That's our hardware. The stuff that we put together, and then the Z-Wave devices, you know, we get from different distributors and different manufacturers. Because our hub is compatible with hundreds of different Z-Wave devices, we can do that. Now, the app that you see on your phone, you've heard this company before called SecureNet. Well, SecureNet is the company that makes the app that we use, the interface, the user interface, you know, that allows you to access all the different features and controls on your hub. So that company is, you know, obviously they charge a fee, because a lot of people wonder what makes up that $39 a month. If you're out there in the industry talking to people at trade shows, you know, they'll say, oh, I can get monitoring for $15, $16 a month from blah, blah, blah company. Well, that's because that's all they're offering is just security monitoring. What we offer is security monitoring that you can do through your phone on an app, but that also includes home automation. That also includes the options to add video. So there's a lot of things that SecureNet, that the application provides for you. So you'll notice that, you know, that app probably looks familiar. That's the SecureNet, the SmartLink Plus app that we use. If we go to, you know, down there, they're the ones that set up the integration with Amazon Alexa, so we can actually control all that. So they set all that up. So there's a lot of things that they provide for us. That's, you know, why they charge us to have their services. Also from SecureNet, you'll notice that we have gateway to show the cameras here.
Probably should have forward planned this a little bit better, but
I know it was on here. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking at. So there you go. Those cameras look familiar. Those cameras are also provided by SecureNet. That's how we have the ability to, through one app, we have not only security and home automation through the Alula Hub, but we've also got video supplied through the SecureNet cameras. And that's another thing, just a point to point out to people. A lot of people don't understand the flow of the process. The cameras do not need to be in the same location of the hub because they don't communicate through the hub. They just communicate through Wi-Fi through the internet. So that's why you can take, you can put 2 or 3 cameras in your home, but if you wanted to put a camera at your mom's place to check in on her through your same app, you can do that. And that's because SecureNet uses the app on our phone to interface with not only our Alula hubs, our Pulsar Halo hub, but also through the SecureNet cameras. So, and we Pulsar Halo cameras, we call them, but you'll notice our cameras, when we get them, they've got the SecureNet logo down at the bottom. So you'll notice there's our camera offerings right there. We do all the 1 megapixel cameras we have. And the reason why people say, well, why don't we get the 2 megapixel? Because honestly, if you look at the difference between the two, there's very little difference in the resolution of those cameras, and the price point is a lot better, obviously, at the 1 megapixel. So there you can see our camera selection. So that's our second strategic partner, is SecureNet, and they provide that app and the ability to be able to interface with all these things. The integration that we have when we can say we've got a complete security, home automation, and video surveillance system all in one. That's one of the biggest selling points I have with people, because they're looking at stuff out there at the Best Buys and online, but it's all independent, different items. The camera offering that you get from one company, and then you go get your automation from another company, and then another one for your security. What you end up having is 3 separate systems that can't communicate with each other. Well, with the Pulsar Halo system, because we're bringing these strategic partners together in one place called Pulsar Halo, now you get the whole package all in one. Home automation, security, professional grade security, and secure video solution all at the same time. So having all those together, what makes up the professional grade security part about it is our third strategic partner, called CMS. And CMS, what does CMS stand for? Criticon Monitoring System. Oh, it doesn't show it up here, but
that's not what you told me.
Well, it is. It's Criticon Monitoring Services, something like that. Okay. But either way, CMS it was one of the best track records in the industry for security monitoring, life safety, PERS monitoring, two-way voice with our, the hub that we have coming out. We'll have two-way voice options on it. That's all taken care of by CMS. So CMS is one of the top monitoring companies in the world. Let me go here to this About page. So there you can see, when we say 3 strategically placed monitoring centers, that's where the monitoring centers are. You can see the one is in New Jersey up here, one's over in California, and one's down in Florida. And, why do we need 3 redundant centers like that? Because if anything happens, a natural disaster happens up here in New Jersey, we've still got Florida and California that's able to monitor the whole country. So they're all working together when they say redundant strategic monitoring services placed around the country. That's the reason for it. If all of a sudden an earthquake happens and California falls off the map, well, up here in Minnesota or down in Texas, we still don't have to worry, because Longwood, Florida, and Manasquan, New Jersey, is going to still be monitoring our systems for us for any purpose. So that's the biggest strategy behind having these placed around the country. And so I don't know if you can read this here, but since 1978, CMS is providing high-quality monitoring nationwide. They have over 800,000 customers, 3,500 alarm companies. So they've got some stats behind them. A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. So when you get somebody who said, oh, yeah, well, I get monitoring through blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? We're using the #1 company in the world. Now, you may or may not want to say this, but ADT uses CMS for some of their monitoring as well. So if that's something, I like to throw that out there because a lot of people up here in our area, they know who ADT is. And I don't mind name dropping when I'm talking to people about it. Hey, our monitoring company is the same monitoring company that ADT uses. Now, Brian will correct me if I'm incorrect in that statement, but I'm pretty sure that is the truth. I think I'm 99% sure that's the truth. So that just adds a little credibility, I guess, when people say, "Well, I've never heard of Pulsar Halo." Well, maybe you've heard of the fourth company that's involved in this, and the most important for us is Pulsar Alarms. And Pulsar Alarms has a track record. The nice thing about having Pulsar Alarm, you look here, right here, it says since 1974. So Pulsar Alarm has been in business. Pulsar Alarm Systems has been in business for just as many years, if not more, than CMS. Isn't that what I said? CMS.
They started in 74 as well.
So the track record that we have, and that's one of the things that's new to us, is having a company in this industry that has been in this industry for decades. So you've got some track record behind you with that. And so when people look up, well, what is Pulsar Halo? And it's, well, the parent company is Pulsar Alarm Systems. Boom. Now they've got some background to back up what we're telling them, that the company has been in the industry for many years. So those are the four companies, strategic partners, that make up the system, I guess, that we call Pulsar Halo. So I wanted to point that out to people because people just have questions. They hear these names thrown out there and they don't know what it is. Right. You hear the word Central Station thrown out there. Well, what's Central Station mean? I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what it meant either until it got involved in the industry. Central Station is just an industry term for the monitoring company. Yeah. That's just what they call it. So it's just getting this terminology down is sometimes important because, you as an independent rep, you want to sound like you know what you're talking about. So having those little arrows of knowledge in your quiver, so you're always armed with the answers to the questions, because that's the biggest thing that, Chris Oppenheimer always says, something like knowledge is, well, I don't know how he says it, but he says it really well.
Brian's yelling at me.
Uh-oh, Brian Ireland's yelling.
Remo, the fifth partner. Don't
yes.
forget about Remo.
Hold on. Well, Brian, that hasn't been officially announced that we're doing that yet, but let me...
Come on, Brian.
Let me pull that up, because if you guys have heard about the new watch...
Oh, yes.
That is happening.
I'm excited about that.
The next product that we're going to be adding, basically the next... I like to call it, it's an additional opportunity that we're adding to our program. Because a lot of people have the misconception that... Oh, this watch is interfaceable with... No, it has nothing to do with the Pulsar Halo Hub. It's a totally independent product. The only correlation that we have with it is the monitoring that's done on this Remo watch is done by a company called CMS, who we just talked about. The monitoring company that we use, they have exclusive rights to this watch, and we're going to be one of the first companies that have it available to the public, which puts us in the right place at the right time. The T in timing is more important than the T in talent. And the fact that we're going to have that option. So let me take you to their website right here. I haven't been to this website. So Remo Health is a removal health platform that connects personal life with health data support network. Yeah, so there it is. There's information about the Remo watch. So that's going to be our fourth strategic partner once we get that all put in place. Oh, you know what? Let's watch this video. How about that?
How about that?
So there you go. That was a good video.
Brian said he wouldn't have brought it up except it worked perfectly through the Rocky Mountains and the Moab Desert.
Oh yeah, I was on the phone with him when he was still getting service on the
product tested and approved by Brian Ireland.
Tested and approved. So more from Remo Health. So anyway, go on to Remo's website. It's just remohealth.com. You know, that'll fill you in on a lot of information. I didn't even know these videos were on here.
One's got a car and it looks interesting.
Yeah, it does.
You've reached a place in your life where you get to spend more time doing what you love. At Remo Health, we believe You've reached a place in your life where you get to spend more time doing what you love. At Remo Health, we believe you should be able to do what you love as much as possible, as long as possible. We've developed simple technology that supports your health and safety, giving you and your loved ones peace of mind. Using Remo's smartwatch strengthens the connection between wearers and support networks while helping improve experiences and health outcomes. Remo offers a personalized approach to health through connected and proactive care. Wearing Remo increases health awareness and gives peace of mind wherever you go. Support your health and safety. Stay connected to your support network. Protect your independence with Remo Health.
So there you go.
Okay.
That's pretty exciting, actually.
That is pretty sweet.
I'm excited that these...
I kind of want one of those.
We'll have these videos available to use.
Yeah.
Because obviously we'll get a hold of John at Remo and talk to him about having these videos, because that's pretty impressive, actually. So anyway, thanks, Brian, for pointing that out. That's good stuff. Good stuff to know about. So anyway, with that, I just wanted to cover that. I think, what was I? I was on the track of doing something before you interrupted me with Brian.
I didn't interrupt you. Brian interrupted you.
Brian interrupted us. But anyway, so that's some good information about the companies that we're partnered with. And like, oh, that's what I said. Like I said, it's always good for you as an independent rep to have that information, because you don't want to sound like you don't know what you're talking about. That's the biggest. There you go. That's the biggest thing that holds reps back, independent reps, from actually talking to people about it, is they don't feel they have the knowledge to sound confident in it. So having that knowledge is what gives you the confidence to actually talk about it. And so you need to take the time to educate yourself. You know, we're going to do as much as possible to get the education out there that we were missing before. But you need to educate yourself about some of the things that are going on. Don't be afraid to ask questions. That's what you got to do. So that's really all I had for tonight. I guess I don't need to belabor the situation. So go check out Alula, go check out SecureNet, go check out CMS, and go check out Remo, so you can become familiar with the products that you have available, because there's opportunity here. And with the Remo watch, there's not only opportunity for sales up front, but there's also opportunity for the monitoring on the backside, because that Remo watch is professionally monitored, just like a security system is. And so it would be an additional thing, or an independent product that you could market outside of our security system, or in addition to it if you want to. So those are your options. So once again, I want to remind everybody that next Monday, or not next Monday, this coming Monday, the 14th, we are doing the Pulsar Halo soft launch. So tune in on Halo Nation. That's where we will be broadcasting, on Halo Nation.
Halo Nation only.
Halo Nation only.
We will not be on YouTube for that.
We're going to be covering some details about our commission structure and a few other things. So make sure you tune in. Get your friends, get your potential reps that you've been talking to, and tell them to come on board as we do our soft launch of Pulsar Halo. I'm so excited. Tell you how excited I am. I'm going to pee my pants. I'm so excited. But
couldn't have said it better myself.
All right. Well, everybody have a great night. We're going to sign off. This is Big T.
This is Mitch.
And we will see you next Wednesday. Don't forget to... Whoa, here we go. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up or subscribe or like if you're on Facebook. And that way you can get reminded of these broadcasts. Pulsar Halo TV happens every Wednesday night, 8 o'clock Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. We've also got the Circle of Good call on Sunday nights, where you actually get to hear from independent reps that are up and coming, taking action, doing different things, new independent reps, telling you what Pulsar Halo system does for them and their life and what the Pulsar Halo program can do for them. So with that, we're going to sign off. You guys have a fantastic night. We'll see you next time.